Hello guys, it's Favor Francis once again, and today we are going to be continuing on our wonderful series on mastering Facebook ads as a beginner, growing to become a Facebook ads superman in 2022. So in our last lesson, we talked about the introduction to Facebook ads and why it is important for you to understand the different kinds of generating traffic system. We talked about the owned, the earned, and the paid traffic system. And Facebook is categorized in the paid traffic system. So if you haven't listened and watched the last lesson, please, I want you to go back and watch the last lesson in this playlist. So go back, watch the previous lesson before you come to this one. Now today we are going to be showing you on how to create a Facebook account that is almost impossible to be hacked. A lot of people are complaining, are crying that their Facebook accounts are being hacked. So if you learn this today, it's going to help you that if you are creating a new Facebook account or you already have a Facebook account and you don't want it to be hacked in 2022 and beyond, whenever you're watching this video, this is exactly what you should do. Now we're going to be getting started with creating the Facebook account for those that haven't created a Facebook account before. So the requirement is you need a mobile device or a computer system. When I talk about a computer system, I'm talking about a PC or a Mac, right? Now you need an email address. An email address can be a professional email address or a free email address. When I talk about a free email address, I'm talking about your Gmail, your Yahoo, your Hotmail, your Yandex, and the rest of them. Now, again, you need a mobile phone number. Very, very, very important, right? And again, some of the things you need to do after creating the account or while creating the account in order for your account to be impossible to get hacked is: one, you need to set up your Facebook two-factor authentication. Another thing you need to do is that you don't need to give anyone your login details. Don't trust anyone. Even the people that you trust, they might give out your login details or they might use it in a way that hackers can get access into your Facebook. So make sure you don't give your login details to anyone. Another thing, again, don't save your login details on some of these browsers that you don't trust. A lot of hackers create browser these days that when a lot of people are saving their details, they get all the details of those people and use it for God knows what. Now, the next thing is that when creating your Facebook account, use strong password, right, to prevent brute force attack. Now, what is brute force attack? Brute force attack is when hackers are making use of robots to try your password multiple times in order to get the original password to your Facebook account. So you want to prevent this by using strong password. And my recommendation for strong password is the use of what? A number, an alphabet, and a symbol in your password when creating a Facebook account. The next thing is you're setting up your login alert. Now I'm going to show you this as we dive into my browser to start creating the Facebook ad. My name still remains Favor Francis, and I can't wait to show you how to create a Facebook account that is impossible to get hacked in 2022. Okay guys, we're in the browser right now. And this is the Facebook browser. Now, some people are going to be asking me, Mr. Favor, how I'm going to get to this place? Now, it's very simple to get to this place. Just go to your browser URL panel area and type www.facebook.com. That is the Facebook URL address in order to get to the Facebook homepage, right? Very, very simple. Now, when you get to this homepage, you're going to see the homepage in this manner. If you're watching this video, maybe not the exact time that I made this video, there's every tendency that this screen can change because Facebook changes and updates their UX every time, their UI and UX almost every time. So you want to make sure that you pay attention for those changes. Now, if you already have an email address and a password like me, you can just impute it and log in. But if you don't have, which many of you that might be watching this video might be in that category, so you go ahead and click on create new account. Now, when you create this new account, when you click on that, a pop-up window is going to be shown to you just like this that says sign up is quick and easy, and truly is very quick and easy. So the first thing you want to do is to put your name. So I'm going to put my name there, says Favor. And the next thing is your surname. Now, there's a difference between a name and a surname. Your name is your personal name, while your surname is the name of your parents and the rest of them. So after you're done with that, so I'm going to put Francis over there. The next thing, we're going to put our email address. So make sure you are inputting a working email address. So if you don't have an email address, it's very, very simple to get one. Just go to your Google search and search for sign up, Google or Gmail sign up, create a new account. Once you click on this, it's going to take you to a search result like this, and immediately you click there, it's going to bring you to this page in order for you to create a new Gmail account. Now, Gmail is one of the popular mail servers that a lot of people use today in receiving and sending email all around the world, right? So let's get back to our Facebook creating of account, right? Or our Facebook sign up. So the next thing, I'm going to put one of my Gmail accounts, and again, I'm going to re-enter that same account, right? You can see what I'm doing, guys. The next thing, I'm going to the password area. Now, remember what I told you when we started. Please make sure you input a very strong password. Very, very important to do that, right? Very, very important to do that. So because of when you input a very strong password, it tells Facebook that truly your account is really strong and it's difficult to get brute force attacks, right? So I'm going to use a symbol at Favor 1, right? So the essence why I recommend this for you is because of using a symbol, an alphabet, and a number is very difficult for any robots to get or to be able to account and get into your account. The next thing is your date of birth. So you want to input your date of birth, whatever date you're being born, whatever month, whatever year, right? Another thing is the gender. Now you want to put whether you're a male or female. Now, please, all these things do not really matter, because of you can change all these things even when you have gotten the account. You can change all these things on your profile, right? So make sure you're putting the correct thing, because some people will be delaying over here, thinking that I don't know what they're thinking about, but please make sure you're putting the correct thing. Now, once you're done, you click on sign up. And the moment you click on sign up, a notification is going to be sent to the email that you have provided for Facebook for verification purposes, because Facebook want to be sure that you're a real person, right? And that is why I recommend that whatever email you're putting, make sure it is accessible by you, right? So once you're done, you're going to get into your Facebook page like this. So you're going to get into your Facebook page once you are done. So let me get into so I'm just going to click and add my email. So you're going to use the same email and password in order for you to get into your Facebook page. So the same email and password that you use in registering, that is what you're going to use in order to get into your Facebook page, right? So currently, my Facebook page is very much secured using two-factor authentication, right? So I'm just going to bring out the two-factor authentication code in order for me to be able to get access to my Facebook. So you see what I'm talking about? So when you use this mechanism, it becomes difficult for hackers to get into your Facebook account. And again, Facebook appreciates accounts that are very much secured when you want to run ads. So you see what I selected? I did not save my password on my browser for any reason, even though I trust the Microsoft Edge browser, but I did not still save my password over there. It's better and most recommended that you have maybe a secret diary or something that you use in keeping your confidential password and the rest of them. Okay, so or you save it in a Google Drive or something else, right? So now I am in my Facebook. So the moment you create a Facebook account for the first time, you might not be seeing all these things. That is if you don't have friends and the rest of them. So you need to start finding friends and all that. So but today's video is not to show you how to find friends on Facebook. It is very, very simple. Whatever you need to learn, you can go on YouTube, you can search for it, and you are gonna get quality videos that are going to teach you that, right? So I'm going to go to the right hand corner, click on this area, and I'll be able to select my settings and privacy. Now I'll click on my settings area, and the settings area is going to take me to a place where I can see my security and login. Now I'm getting to my security and login. The essence of this is to be able to secure my Facebook account so that Facebook will see it fit for me to run advertising on it, right? So this is where you're going to see all the gadgets, all the computer phones that are logged into your Facebook account, right? And again, this is where you're going to be seeing some security tips that you can use to secure your Facebook account. The first one is the two-factor authentication. So if you don't have it on currently, yours will be showing off. Mine is showing on because I already have it on. So you want to go to this place that says edit. Are we together? So when you go to this place that says edit, you're going to choose what security format do you want to use. Do you want to use a text message or you want to use an authentication app? Using a text message is very common by people, right? This is a process where anytime you want to log into Facebook, Facebook is going to send you an SMS of a code that you're going to use in order to log into Facebook. Using an authentication app gives you the ability to download a third-party app, maybe Google Authentication or Microsoft Authentication. These are the two recommended authentication apps that I can recommend for anybody, right? So when you go to your Play Store, your Apple Store, or whatever store you're using on your device, I believe that this authentication app are available there. So you want to make sure you connect this authentication app to your Facebook so that you can be receiving codes just like me. Like me, I use the Google Authentication app in order to connect to my Facebook so that it can be more secure. Now, if you don't for any reason know how to connect it, it is very simple. Go to YouTube and search for a video on how to connect your authentication app to your Facebook, and you can do it. But trust me, if you click on this area that says manage, it is very, very simple to do. It is something you can do. As far as you can read and write, it's something you can do. The next one is enabling your text messaging. That is if you choose the text message format. Now remember, you can't choose both. You are going to choose one. Either you're using an authentication app or you're using the text messaging, whereby Facebook is going to send you a text message of codes that can grant you access into your Facebook account whenever you want to log in. The next thing is having recovery code. Now, why is recovery code important? Recovery code is important because of sometimes if you are in a country, if you're not in the US where Facebook is located, sometimes it might take a while before those codes, especially when you're using an SMS, before those codes can get to you. So sometimes it can be frustrating, it can be delayed, you might even get tired, right? Especially when you want to just get into Facebook and do something very, very important. So it is better you have recovery code. Now, one of the greatest importance of the recovery code is that it gives you the ability to be able to have optional codes so that in case Facebook do not deliver the codes to you on time on an SMS, you have some codes which you have written down somewhere that you can still use to get access to your Facebook page. Do you get this, guys? So I think that if you can do this, you will have a stronger and secured Facebook account that can run advertising or paid advertising on the Facebook platform. Another thing you want to do is to make sure that you get alert about unrecognized login. Now, this is very important so that anytime another device that is not you logged into your Facebook, you're going to be able to get alerts through your email, through your messenger, and through any other means Facebook is going to give to you to get alerts with. So you're going to click on edit, and once you click on edit, like me, my alert is already on. So whenever any device that is not recognized by Facebook get into my Facebook account, Facebook is going to send me an alert asking me if I'm the one that logged in or if I want to log out the person, right? So very important. So this is where you just do your enable it and click on this area that says save changes, right? So I'm not going to do it again because I've already done it for mine. You can see mine is enabled already. So once you're done, you click on close. Now, if you're able to do these few things, trust me, the new Facebook account that you have just created in 2022 and beyond is going to be one of the most secured Facebook accounts. So there is no time you're going to be complaining that someone just hacked into my Facebook account. I cannot use my Facebook account to run ads and the rest of them. So you want to make sure you do this so that Facebook can trust you, Facebook can like you, and Facebook can know you. My name still remains Favor Francis, and in our next lesson, I'm going to be giving you something mind